Hey Crossword fans! Today we're going to be solving the New York Times crossword for Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. Alright, let's get started. Alright, it looks like we've got maybe an indication of a theme right on one across here. This is the way the world began, per 51 across. Okay, this is maybe the revealer. It also looks like we have 3 grid-spanning answers here, so those might be part of the theme too. I'm going to take a peek at one of those real quick. At an ungodly hour. Oh. I don't know if that is a theme answer, actually. Interesting. This is the way the world began. Well, let's take a peek at this. Maybe this actually doesn't have anything to do with the theme, and it's just a cross clue. Physics Nobelist who co-discovered cosmic microwave background radiation, confirming one across. Okay, so the cosmic microwave background radiation is like the echo of the Big Bang. So I think that's a very good answer for the way the world began. Big Bang. I wonder who the Nobelist is. I'm not sure. It's not Einstein. I wonder if it's Richard Feynman? Is that right? I'm not sure if I'm spelling his name right. Yeah, I might be misspelling his name. And it might not even be him. Let's just see if we can confirm some of this on crossing. Blank blue ribbon. Yeah, that's Pabst blue ribbon. So it's not Feynman. Pabst. And then, so this Nobelist starts with a P. Oh, is it Planck? Max Planck? No. I wonder who else it could be. I kind of want to fill it in. Let's work in this southern corner. This is unusual, but I kind of want to crack this scientist. Home of the Rosa Parks Museum, abbreviated. I'm assuming that's maybe Alabama? Possibly where the bus boycott was? Mosey? Is it sachet? You could be moseying if you're sashaying. Conical construction. A construction? That's interesting. Bring joy to could be elate, so I guess it's not sachet. I guess sachet has maybe a little bit more personality to it than mosey. Could it be stride? Moseying is kind of like casually walking. Shiny button material. Like button that would be on a jacket? Oh, maybe this could be a TP. They spelled it with 2 E's after T. They don't always do that. Sometimes it's just a tepi. Yeah, they'll accept both spellings in the crossword. Okay, this is another grid spanner, classic film series that anticipated the invention of hoverboards. Oh, I know that one. That's a classic from my childhood. That's Back to the Future. Hoverboards don't work over water. I know that much. Okay, so maybe this is... Shoot, I'm not sure exactly what this should be. Is it a lacquer? Like that? I want to say it's something like that. Keystone Blank, character in slapstick comedy. That's definitely Keystone Cop. Cop with a K. They were kind of early 20th century physical comedy. Mosey. It's not strode. It can't be past tense. This is present tense. Dot in I or J. Does that dot have a name? I think it might. I don't think I know what it is. king of music. It's not Nat King Cole, right? I think it's got to be somebody's name. I'm not sure. Shoot, what is that? My musical ignorance is really hindering progress here. Day after 66 down abbreviated. Day before 54 down abbreviated. Is this Friday? Okay, it has to be Friday and then Saturday, right? Okay. Fishing net. I don't know anything about fishing. That was close. An equivalent phrase should be phew, like that. Two-time Emmy winner Rimini. Shoot, I always forget her first name. Is it Lena? Lena Rimini? Leah? It's an L name, I think. Yeah, because a fishing net could be trawl. If you trawl, you're fishing. I have heard of that. I think it should be Leah Rimini because the WH looks good here. Oh. Okay, so maybe her theme is just different ways the world can end and begin. This is the beginning, this is the end, right? I think I know this one. I think this is from a poem of some kind. It says, this is the way the world ends, not with a bang, but with a whisper, right? That's how it ends. So it's definitely Whisper. I'm not sure who wrote it, though. It's not Orson Welles, right? I'm not sure exactly. Yeah, we're probably going to have to get some help with that one. Spots for hoops. That should be earlobes, because hoops are kind of earring, right? Nice, okay. I still want to work back and get this scientist here. Yada, yada, yada. That should be etc., shouldn't it? Okay, so it's Carole King. That's right. I have heard of her. She had a musical on Broadway, so I kept seeing her name. Okay. Is this a tittle? I want to say it is. I think I've maybe seen that word in print once or twice. So this is a stroll. Yeah, that's a mosey. That's very good. What in the world is this? This L might be wrong, but I think the rest of it has to be right. Maybe the L is right. Head of a country informally. Prez? I think that's probably right, but then what does that give us here? Pelsius? That is not ringing a bell at all. Uh-oh. I kind of figured I would have heard of this scientist. Pelsius. Ugh. Well, let's leave it for now. Let's start working down from the top. I'm kind of feeling uneasy about our progress in the bottom here. What do you say? Wordplay. What does a you say? What do yous plural say? Actually, that is bas. Not mas, that's goats. But sheep say ba on crosswords. In that case, another equivalent phrase. Not sure about that one. Make good progress? Go far? That doesn't quite work. Chinese dumpling is bao. Man's nickname that omits old? It's not Harold? Not sure about that one. It's a must. That could be a need. OMG in brackets. That's a non-verbal clue. So maybe that would be a gasp sound. Gasp. Refuge? It looks like it ends in area, right? So maybe it could be a safe area. And then maybe in that case could be if so. Spot for a soothing scrub could maybe be a spa. We're finally able to go back to spas pretty soon here. That's exciting. Words before a date? ASO? That seems wrong. And it's, well, no, it's words, so it has to be at least 2 words. So maybe it's as of, like as of this date, something's effective, right? Okay, yeah, that's good. At an ungodly hour. At an ungodly hour. Past 1. I don't know. It looks like it's going to be past, right? Like past 1 in the morning or something like that. Okay, this could be get far. That would be progress. Arnold? Okay. I think Arn is also the son of Prince Valiant in the comics, right? That came up a few weeks ago. I'd never seen that before. That's a different way to clue it. Past 1's bedtime? Oh, man. That kind of, that impersonal pronoun, 1's, that's always tricky when that shows up in an entry. You're never expecting it. Okay, so just below sea level. I guess if that's a grade, that could be a D+. I was worried about that DP next to each other, but that turned out to be okay. All consonant diner order, that could be a bacon, lettuce, and tomato. Tempeh bacon. Okay, so literature Nobelist who penned 71 across. Okay, so it's a literature Nobelist, so it does have to be like a writer of some kind. Man, I totally struck out on both of these people. This land in This Land Is Your Land. Is it the USA? I was gonna say it's America, right? That's like isn't it an Arlo Guthrie song? Is that right? I don't know. Or is it Woody Guthrie? I might be wrong about that. Small battery type should be AAA. TS. Oh, is it T.S. Eliot? Okay. The famous writer of the poems that Cats was based on. Okay, so he also wrote This Is the Way the World Ends, not with a bang, but with a whisper. Interesting. Okay. All right, well, at least I've heard of T.S. Eliot. I'm not sure about this scientist here. It's west of Yemen. That might be the Red Sea. Track makers. Treads? Like tire treads, maybe? Form a scab, say, could be heal up. This is looking like alibi. It was my evil twin is not a convincing one. Yeah, that's a very unconvincing alibi. Blank octopus, creature so named for its large ear-like fins. That has to be Dumbo, because Dumbo had big ears, right? Like color or meter. Okay, so these are not just the words. They're actually spelled one letter at a time. And they're both the British spellings, right? So I think they're looking for the word spelled, but spelled in the British way. So that would be spelt. You could have just clued it with spelt flower. That would have been less complicated. Although I will say I kind of like this as a wordplay clue. That's pretty clever. Okay, OPEC unit, abbreviated. Yeah, BBL is, I think, the abbreviation for barrel because they sell barrels of oil. Okay, the Dalai blank should be the Dalai Lama. And what do we have? We haven't looked at this center long one. Oh, that's right. They're kind of like not theme answers, are they? I mean, this is like past, once bedtime. They're both talking about time, kind of. Tomorrow's cash flow assessed today. I'm not sure. Develop wrinkles could be age. Reverse, e.g., that's an example of a gear, like in a car. Rain gutter locale is the eave of your house. Salon brand with 100% vegan products. Oh. I should know this. Salon brand. I'm kind of shocked this isn't coming to me immediately. Is this something I haven't heard of? Let's see here. Gym shorts material? That should be mesh, probably. Question from one who's lost? Where am I? Ooh, yeah. 3 words in that answer there. Okay. Notions could be ideas. Okay, is it a Veda? All right, I think I vaguely have seen that in salons. I don't really go to the salon very often, so maybe that's why I'm a little ignorant on that count. Actress Hathaway, I think, is Anne Hathaway. Tomorrow's cash flow. Net present value? Is that a phrase? I think it is. I think I've heard that before. Net present value. I believe that's maybe what that means. Let's see if we can confirm that. I blank bite. I guess that's I won't bite. Yeah, if you're trying to put someone at ease. Shades could be hues, like of color. James, played by Beyonce in a 2008 biopic. I guess that's Etta James. I don't know if I heard about that movie. And what do we have here? Boris Godunov, for one. Was he a czar? I don't recognize that name. Away? Yeah, you're out, like out of the office. Okay. World capital northeast of Vientiane. It's probably Hanoi. That sounds kind of vaguely Vietnamese, so that would be a good guess. Chuck. It could be toss if you're throwing something out. Container for nitroglycerin, say. I guess that's probably a vial. Hopefully it's a very rugged vial. Fictional New York City locale on children's TV. That's Sesame Street. If someone's lost, they might ask you, can you tell me how to get to Sesame Street, right? Okay, throngs could be mobs, maybe? Ye blank shop, ye old. I heard somewhere, I was reading that this Y in ye, that's actually an old way of representing the TH sound. So when you see ye old shop, I think technically it should still be pronounced the old shop. I don't know if that's just like a made up fact that I read somewhere, but I believe I read that recently. Hopefully the goose can back me up on that. Supply at a barbecue. Maybe buns for like hot dogs and stuff. That's a good partner clue to our theme from yesterday. You can put your tofu dogs in a bun. And then blank lab looks like a DNA lab for sequencing DNA maybe. And then airline assignment is a seat, yeah. Okay, blank mo is definitely slow-mo. Is this mop top? Hairstyle popularized by the Beatles. Yeah, definitely mop top. And 27 to 3, that's a cube. If you cube 3, you get 27, right? Family member in rural dialect. Is that Brer? Short for brother? Yeah. That's where Brer Rabbit comes from. And then EPA targets since the 70s. I guess those are PCBs. I'm not sure what that stands for, but I have heard that term before. And then French possessive. Ooh, that's tough. I mean, this has to be plural, I think. So, yeah. Okay. Cess. All right. Let's see if that does it for us. Uh-oh. We've got something wrong here. I bet it's in this name here. Is this maybe Prez with a Z and it's Pelsius? No. Uh-oh. All right, I'm going to poke around and see if I can figure out what we have wrong here. I want this to be knacker, maybe, instead of lacquer. I was thinking like lacquer as in like the hard kind of coating you can paint on something, but I don't think that's what it is. I think it's nacre. for a shiny button material. I think I've seen that word before. And then maybe it's Penzias with an S? Let's see. No, there's still something wrong. Okay. Ah, I had the quote wrong. It's not a whisper. It's not with a bang, but with a whimper. And Einstein's German birthplace should be with an M at the end. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, that's tricky. Yeah, I misremembered that quote. So it's a whimper, not a whisper. Oh, there we go. That took a little bit of time to track down there. 2828. I think that tacked about 5 minutes onto our solve time. Ooh, ouch. That hurts. Okay, so it's Penzias. Yeah, Penzias? I don't recognize that name. And he co-discovered cosmic background radiation. Yikes, I feel like I should recognize this name. That's bad. Well, while I was poking around in the grid, I discovered something cool about the grid spanning answers that we didn't pick up on while we were solving. First of all, the grid starts with the Big Bang and it ends with a whimper, which is nice. Starts with a bang, ends with a whimper, just like these quotes describe. And the authors of the quotes are both in mirrored positions in the grid, which is also nice. Maybe they had to pick a more rare person for this one just so the names were the same length. That's the only thing I can think of why they chose like maybe a lesser known scientist, because I feel like there's probably a lot of scientists associated with the Big Bang that might be a little better known to kind of lay people. Because I've never heard of this scientist before, but I think they wanted it to match the length here. So yeah, I think that's why they did that. And also with the grid spanners, the first one starts with past. The second one has present in the middle, and the last one has future at the end. So it kind of progresses from the past to the present and into the future, which is pretty cool. I like that. This is an interesting theme. It's kind of like a two-part theme that's sort of like blended into each other. They kind of make sense because they're sort of about the progression of time. This one's sort of like a quote theme, these two, and then these are sort of like the passage of time. But they do sort of tie together because of the beginning and the end of the world terms here. So that's cool. Whew, that one felt pretty hard to me. I think this name was the stumbling block for me, but I actually think I got it pretty quickly. It was just that we had this incorrect square here, so that really kind of threw us off. I think if I had remembered that quote correctly, we would have finished in a pretty average Wednesday time. So maybe it wasn't so difficult in relation to average Wednesdays. But yeah, as far as the rest of the puzzle, I think it was pretty solid. It wasn't like amazing fill, but you know, Earlobes is good, Sesame Street is good, and I think the long phrases are pretty nice. Net present value is probably going to be really hard for some people. That seems like a little bit of an arcane term. But yeah, I don't know about the USA. Yeah, I'm not going to give this puzzle a D+. It definitely gets more than that. I don't know if it gets an A, but yeah, it's still a solid Wednesday entry. All right, well, I hope you enjoyed traveling the entire lifetime of the universe with me on this puzzle. I'm going to be coming back at you tomorrow for the marquee themed puzzle of the week, the Thursday. And yeah, I think that's going to do it for now. All right, I'll see you next time.